Hey, what's up guys? It's Pat, and today we are going to take a look at the ScapeCraft mod. And this is basically a Runescape mod that adds in a ton of content from Runescape into Minecraft. So if you really like Runescape, you're going to really enjoy this mod because it adds in so many mobs, it adds in bosses, it adds in ore, it adds in gear, and randomly generated structures too. So first thing we're going to start with is some of the gear, and you should be familiar with this if you've played it before. There is the dragon set, rune, adamant, mithril, black, white, and there's a couple things from the lower sets. There's an iron chainmail, and there's also a bronze medium helmet. The rune set, the adamant set, and the mithril set are all craftable from the ore that's added into the mod. And the dragon stuff, I believe most of this stuff is going to drop off mobs, and so is the black and the white set. So there's a ton of mobs into this, really. And you can see this is the ore. There is rune ore, adamant ore, and mithril ore. There's also some weapons that are not part of sets that are added in, and I'm familiar with most of these, but some of them I'm not. I did play RuneScape up until over level 100, though. There's the dragon axe. There's the dragon pickaxe, and you can actually get a gold style of it, too, if you add some gold bars to it, if you can see right here. If you add 2 gold ingots, you will actually be able to make it like gold-plated, which is pretty cool. There's a dragon longsword, abyssal whip, Guthix's staff, Zamarak's staff, Sardaman's staff, U short bow, magic short bow, chaotic rapier, dragon battle axe, and Korasi's sword. So a bunch of really cool stuff. You can craft the magic short bow and the U short bow as well. The trees you're gonna see, this is a U tree right here, and these dudes they spawn around him, dude with an axe. It's kind of cool. And when you break these leaves, there's a chance, a low chance, you'll get a magic sapling, because those don't spawn normally. I planted one right here, so that's kind of cool. And that's the only way you can get the materials to make the magic bow. And the recipe for these, if you look at them, is basically it's the log with string. So the magic one's going to be tough to get. You're going to have to chop down lots of yew trees to actually be able to get it, but obviously the best bow in this mod. So it's pretty cool. And there's also, these were added in, but I don't think these drop off anything. I think they're just for creative, for fun. There's a white party hat and a blue party hat, and I never got those in the game, so it's kind of cool that they have them here. I thought it was awesome. There's a couple different foods. You're going to see cabbage spawning around the world, just like in RuneScape, which is cool, and you could cut it too. You can eat that. And there's magic fruit. I think you get the magic fruit probably from the magic tree, I'd have to assume. And the magic tree actually has some dudes spawn around it as well. I mean, the yew tree has these normal guys spawn, and sometimes around the magic tree, dudes will spawn with the dragon axes, and that's how you're gonna get a dragon. They just spawned right there, and that's how you're gonna get the dragon axe, by killing them. So that's kind of cool. Most of the items in this mod you can actually get, you know, from killing mobs and stuff like that. And now we're gonna venture into the desert, and there is a pretty cool spawning structure you're going to see in the desert. It should be around here. And what it's going to do is it's going to spawn Calphites. If you're familiar with RuneScape, you might have fought the Calphite Queen before. I have not fought her. And there it is right there. So this is like a random structure you're going to see in deserts. And sometimes there'll just be little Calphites on it, like this one right here. And other times, a little bit rarer, there's going to be a Calphite Queen on it. Oh my god, there it is. Oh my god, there it is. So, you can fight the Calphite Queen. I killed it once just to see what the drop was. The drop might be pretty random. As in RuneScape, lots of things drop tons of different things. And it dropped rune ore when I killed it. So that was kind of cool. Has a ton of hit points. So there's some pretty awesome bosses and stuff in this, guys. Alright guys, when you play this mod, you're going to notice there is a bunch of randomly generated structures. And this one is really cool. It's like an Obsidian Tower, and it has like a lightning rod at the top that's always getting struck by lightning. So it's pretty cool. And it's got these mobs right here, and I'm sure that they drop these weapons as well. If you go down it, there's lava. So, kind of scary. This structure is a wizard's tower. And if you've played RuneScape, you've obviously seen the towers, and it's kind of cool. So there's like a gold block here, and this one, like, it has water on the bottom instead of lava. This structure is really cool. It's basically a spawner for white knights and for black knights. And they're going to be fighting each other, which is really awesome. And of course, the white knights are going to be friendly towards you, while the black knights are not going to be friendly. And there's like, there's an anvil and a crafting bench on both sides. So it's kind of cool. Just like RuneScape, the ore is going to spawn really interesting like this. So there's going to be like platforms where you can mine it. And you can, oh god, a green dragon. A green dragon just spawned. That's awesome. But there is rune ore, I believe this is rune ore right here, and there's these dudes that spawn here. They have abyssal whips on, so that's how you're gonna get your abyssal whip. And you can see there is a green dragon that spawns there as well, so it's pretty awesome, I gotta say. This mod really does come with a lot of mobs, and you can see right here, here are some goblins randomly spawning in the world in a forest. And I noticed they're mostly in forests. And here are some of the scorpions from RuneScape. Here are a bunch more of the mobs. You're really going to see mobs like all over the place. There's a bunch of really cool ones and a ton of boss monsters. Here's the cabbage I was talking about before. You're going to see this all over the place, and you can get it for food. Alright guys, here is a couple other mobs that I spawned in. The black one right there is a thief. There's an abyssal demon, which actually looks kind of funny. Probably needs a little bit of work on the skin for that one. There's also a dwarf right here. So he's so tiny. So guys, that's about all there is to show with this RuneScape mod. I gotta admit, it's pretty awesome. They add so much stuff into the game. If any of you guys are interested in possibly a Let's Play, I would consider it if a lot of people really wanted me to. If you want to download this mod, it is in the description. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.